Hi everyone, welcome to today's evening reading. And so I'm doing a reading today which is about you and what are your personality traits. So these may be qualities about yourself that you do or don't realize. And I've got 3 piles to choose from. So the first pile, pile 1, is the red jasper, if you can see it. Pile 2 is the yellow citrine. And pile 3 is the soda light with these black and white patterns on it. So if you could choose one of those and we will start the reading. Okay, so the reading for pile 1, which is the red jasper, the card we have is shark. Now so your personality is represented by the shark. And actually the shark does have a lot of really amazing qualities. It goes into the depths. It's quite a deep creature that looks at the depths of life, and it's also powerful, it's peaceful, it's not always aggressive, it's just been portrayed that way in our media, but there are amazing things about the shark. Okay, it's also very important in our own sort of ecosystem. Okay, and we're going to look at more details about this shark in the Nordic Tarot, which is this set with this beautiful space illustration on it. So for more information about this shark and its qualities. Okay, so Knight of Wands, Two of Swords, and Ace of Swords. Okay, so as this shark, you may be someone who is very powerful, very strong in yourself, but you're not necessarily very emotional. You're quite driven in a very logical, methodical way. The Knight of Wands means when you want something, you really go for it in quite a focused way. Two of Swords, you can be quite indecisive. You do take your time to consider things and you don't always jump to conclusions. You contemplate things quite a lot, but once you've made a decision, it's final, so you can be quite stubborn in that way. So you do have really amazing qualities of determination, and in partnerships you work really well with people who are probably quite different from you, so you're quite focused and logical. You may work well with people who bring out a more sort of light-hearted and social side. I'm getting that you can spend a lot of time alone. You do enjoy your own company, but then when you come to the surface of life, you do enjoy interactions as well with other people. So there are some really good qualities for the shark, and I'm just going to look a bit more into the details of this shark. So in leadership, the shark has also got quite a lot of skills in order to drive people to what they want to achieve, but not necessarily in a very communicative way, more through their own actions and showing the way through actions. So for the shark, we have within the oceans there are spiritual leaders who demonstrate discipline, duty, honor and focus. They protect those who need it as they carry out their mission. And this is a card for a peaceful spiritual warrior. You are called on to strengthen and discipline yourself, claim your power and act as a calm, wise influence for the highest good of all. So that is your character trait, whether you realize it or not. Peaceful, powerful, but also very focused and driven. Okay, so that was the guidance for pile 1. Now for the guidance for pile 2, which was this yellow citrine, your character is represented by the goat. Okay, so this character, your personality traits are that you're very wise and you're very in tune with nature. You possibly have a lot of stamina and perseverance. I'm going to get some more tarot cards to give more guidance on this. Okay, it's just started raining a lot outside, so I don't know if you can hear that. I hope you can hear me properly, because someone did say that I'm not loud enough. Okay. Okay, so for the goat, the traits are Page of Wands, Ten of Cups, and Ace of Swords again. So what's indicated here is that there is a deep emotional wisdom and fulfillment. Relationships are important to you, and you can be quite naive in some ways when it comes to social things, but you do have a really true and sincere spirit when it comes to relationships, and you do persevere and you don't give up on people easily. But if you do feel like it's time to let go, then you do have the power to just do that, and you can be quite self-disciplined as well. I'm just going to read a bit more about this goat. You possibly are good at seeing the bigger picture as well. So when we think of goats and how they tread like across heights and hills and have a lot of stamina to do that. Okay, so goats can be misunderstood, although when they feel appreciated, they are generous, loyal, and nurturing. So you can be free and independent, but sometimes you do feel misunderstood. You have spiritual wisdom and depth, and it takes time for you to really show that in a relationship. But the card invites you to look at the circumstances of your life and challenging situations from a higher perspective. Many people will be drawn to your energy. Sometimes you may feel that it takes you a while to get your point across and be understood, but once you are understood, then you feel like that there is a lot of fulfillment in your relationships. And if you didn't feel very comfortable, then you do have this power to let go in you as well. Okay, so that is the guidance for the goat. And then looking at pile 3, which was this black stone with the white points on it, the sodalite. Okay, so the animal for this is the hedgehog. So with this card, I'm getting straight away someone who really likes their own space and likes to retreat. But that is just the very obvious things about the hedgehog. It does have a lot of qualities for lightheartedness, joy, and represents sort of a magical essence. So I'm just going to look at some of the tarot cards for this hedgehog. So the Nordic Tarot. We have the Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. So all pentacles, pentacles representing wealth, money, material things. So some suits call, as in some decks, they are called the coins as well. So the fact that there are so many pentacles here shows that your character traits are very strongly grounded in the material. You may be a very hands-on person, good with your hands, good at doing things like around the house or in the garden, or generally good at getting work done. You may achieve things easily at work or in the home, and you're not so much head or heart focused, but more focused on the actions and what you get done. So looking at the hedgehog, more details about what the hedgehog character represents. Okay. So hedgehog represents a magnet for light, love and joy. Despite your prickles, you radiate harmless energy and people feel safe with you. You have a light-hearted side, you're humorous, you make people laugh, and sometimes your troubles do get to you, but you have the power to also see the lighter side of life. Your only guidance is to try and be a bit more open, because you can close off quite easily, but you're very good with material things and you're quite a happy-go-lucky person in general who achieves your aims quite effortlessly. You do have this tendency to retreat, but overall it's a very positive reading for your character traits. Okay, so I hope these readings were interesting and fun, and thanks for watching.